Hello, this is a unit of the Connect project, and I'd like to introduce in the next minutes the idea of this unit 4 and the learning goals and what we have prepared in 3 sessions. The unit 4 of the Connect program is following 3 different learning goals. In the first learning goals, we want to look at the connection of career guidance and counseling in the context of HR-based career work. In the second unit, we want to focus on work with different target groups, for instance, VET participants, trainees, older employees, people with lower qualification, or people with special needs. And we look into the work in different formats. And the third learning goal of the Unit 4 is the use of different methods of career guidance and counseling and coaching in the HR context, especially when we work with small and medium enterprises. For this 3 learning goals, we have prepared 3 sessions. In the session 1, we are looking on the knowledge base for career guidance and counseling, as well as for human research development. And we want to investigate how these 2 different fields connect together. And we investigate with the learners the intersections between career guidance and counseling and the human resource development in enterprises. And we do this on the base of typical cases of these intersections between guidance counseling and HRD, and the cases are coming from our own unique research from this field. The tool to reflect about intersections is the HR cycle, and in HR cycle models, you can discover how, from the HR perspective, employees are supported around their career process, and in this process, we can identify several points where career guidance and counseling plays a role or should play a role. In the session 2, we are looking closer to the understanding and the importance to focus specific groups of employees in organizations. We and the students want to get to know different approaches, also from a critical, reflective perspective, and attentive counseling, with particular attention to the organizational framework where the career work is taking place. And in the session 2, we want to apply knowledge, focus on selected examples of groups, and deepen the understanding by discussing and comparing cases and relating to the previous sessions and units of this program. Our general consideration why thinking about specific target groups is important is the finding that we have still inequality of opportunities and inequality of privilege require different approaches when we work with these groups. Each person should be supported according to their abilities and according to the needs. And this means that support for marginalized and disadvantaged to develop their potentials should be improved. And also, we should reflect how privileged people in companies can support other people in their learning process. When we talk about different groups, we talk about different experience in the biography. This means different expectations, very different opportunities, different forms and chances for support, and of course, different constraints. And we follow the idea that this kind of differences are written in the biography and embodied in the person themselves. And of course, in the environment, people face very different situations in terms of, for instance, health, ethnicity, gender, religion, education, and other factors that form career and also lead to opportunities and missing opportunities. In the second session, we have picked out 4 specific examples of groups we are focusing on. These are lower skilled workers, older employees, ethnic and or racial religious minorities, and employees with disabilities. Finally, in the session 3, we describe different methods of career guidance and counseling and coaching in the HR context in small and medium enterprises. And with examples, we can show existing and involving innovative practice, focusing on this specific size of companies where, for instance, HR work is following different rules and is supported with often less resources. And we want to reflect on different methods of counseling and coaching, which can be applied in this specific context of small and medium-sized enterprises. Methods in career guidance and counseling in this HR context might consist from different techniques and strategies. And we find in literature descriptions and ideas how they are developed and can be applied. And we working with the students on different concepts and different methods to see how this can be used in this specific context and how this has been used in this specific context. And also here, as in the other sessions of these units, we are looking on the overlap between the support of individuals and the benefit and the support of the organization. Last not least, in this context, it is very important that different actors in the field who support small and medium enterprises need to be in the focus. So we look on different examples, how, for instance, chambers of industry and commerce or public employment services play a role in delivering this kind of work, and students analyze specific methodology and approaches in different areas coming from this field. So thank you for listening to this introduction into Unit 4, and I hope you are interested in going deeper in the materials and the training we have provided here.